Shalom, this is Minister Paul. It's 5:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on September 13th, 2012. Somebody told me I made too many videos, so I decided to make another one. That's just kind of how I roll, because this is almost like a hello, are we not in Kansas anymore moment that I just had. You know, when I was going down 5, I found it real odd that these Halliburton, it's just amazing what God is doing, and that the world has just straight up just gone bananas. Seemingly like in 6 months, all of this just happened like suddenly. Am I wrong? Halliburton is hunting for, I told you who I am and where I am and all that. That ain't going to matter pretty soon, because I ain't going to be here. And if you don't know Jesus Christ, you need to get to know Him, because this is starting to look like a game of Trouble. You ever play the game Trouble, where you move the marbles around the globe with different colors? Man, I mean, like Matthew 24. But let's stick to this. This will be my last video of the day. Maybe. Hello? So anyway, so here we got Halliburton. Everybody remember Dick Cheney and how they ripped off everybody and stuff? Well, we have a missing, this is serious. We have something missing on 9/11. You know, if you believe this kind of stuff, really, honestly, you need to, can I say it like this? Like, get a grip. There's a 7-inch pipe of radioactive material missing, and Halliburton is scouring a 130-mile area for it. You know, radioactive, how many, raise your hand if you know that's not good. That they just lost stuff that can kill. Don't worry, Department of State Health and Human Services on it, just like they're on top of West Nile. I'm trying to lighten this thing because, you know, we all know what a bang-up job Halliburton did in Iraq, right? Why are they even in business? Close their doors. And then let's talk about, remember when that thing jumped in my backyard? I didn't want to say nothing, but they're discovering new creatures. The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. This right here is what I seen in my backyard. Remember when the thing jumped my fence? That's the face. Remember I said round face, human nose, human ears, but brown? It was brown. This thing on its all fours. Look at that. What are the odds of this showing up? I don't know if this. So now you kind of, I wanted you to see what kind of face I stared at in my backyard. Look, imagine staring down something like that. What would you do? I'm just having fun, because you know what? I'm about ready to launch up out of here. When you see these things, look up, God says. Let's just do a real quick run. Look at the United States. Here we got, well, I'm going to be careful with my words so the Secret Service don't come knock on my door. Here's our President of the United States and the Secretary of State. She's been missing in action, and nobody knew where she was at. Here they come with matching. Look at them. Oh yeah, we're ready to handle this situation. She looks scared to death, and that's honest, and she needs to be scared to death, because we're about ready to go to World War III, because it turns out the State Department, did we just mention that? They had credible information 48 hours before the mobs charged the consulate in Benghazi. Remember yesterday when I got the crank call, Hillary Clinton was saying, we sternly reprimand them. Yeah, right. You knew it 48 hours before it happened. Don't give me that sternly reprimand stuff. This is looking really bad, folks. Matter of fact, there's documents suddenly went missing. Is this starting to... Be careful. Just be careful. This report breaking says that the United States was warned of the embassy attack, but did nothing. And you think they got your back? Let's go see what the First Lady has to say about the biggest threat to the United States. It's not Al-Qaeda. It's not Libya. It's not drones. It's being fat. Well, if being fat is the greatest threat to national security, then that's why all them drones are flying over my house, because I'm fat. You know, she was invited to the school. The school said, no, thank you. Well, probably because you called them fat. I mean, this is just simple basics. And then we look at Chicago, where our president came out of. They got the highest teachers. Look at this thing, man. I just want to end the day on a laughing note. Students kicked out of Walmart for singing God Bless America. Get out of here, you God lovers. Can't you see we're trying to buy boxers? Hanes 34? I mean, come on, seriously. God bless the little children. What a horrible crime. You know what? They were probably fat. Somebody probably called the first lady and said, we got some fat kids and all three talking about God. No. Well, let's make sure I understood that again. No. All right, throw them out. Little kids. Hillary's trying to cool the mob, right? Well, no, that was yesterday's news. Today's news is 48 hours. Is she not the Secretary of State? Yesterday's news was that they knew 48 hours in advance. And you understand, people lost their lives on sovereign soil. TSA checkpoint at Romney event. Volcanoes exploding everywhere. We're about ready to go worldwide bankrupt. They're setting up the New World Order system. And Biden, he's cracking jokes. Is this funny to you? That's why I'm just laughing, because, look, if they're going to do this to us, I'm just going to laugh my way through it. I mean, this is just getting... Now they're storming Yemen. Where is the security? Oh, now we got Iraq. Berlin. Cairo. Obama doesn't even know if Egypt is an ally or not. He's too busy about ready to have a party with Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's almost like you can't make this stuff up. Yo, Jay-Z! Heard you got that new hitter. It's on point, man. Bring your girl Beyonce. We're going to party like it's 1999. Meanwhile, did you know the world is coming to an end? You know, well... How are we going to pay for it? I don't know. Write a check. Look at this. Naked bloody man nod on woman's head during wild. This is just kind of skipped over. You won't see this on your 5 o'clock news, so don't look for it. That a naked bloody man nod on a woman's head during a wild neighborhood rampage. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, this is just one news channel. I bet you if we knew everything that was going on, you know, we'd be in church. We'd be having church 7 days a week. Is that real? Armageddon. Man, it's about ready to set off, and they're going to party with Jay-Z and Beyonce. This is absolutely amazing. Oh, did you see this one? I haven't even done local news. FBI warns of violence in America. Shazam! Thank you! Boy! The Federal Bureau of Investigation just saved our lives, didn't they? Because I didn't see that one coming. I mean, thank goodness for them. We've been warned. I mean, hey, the FBI's warned us, so it must be true, right? But the Marines aren't allowed to have ammo. I mean, come on. You gotta laugh at this stuff, or else it's gonna drive you crazy. It's gonna drive you crazy. They knew it was gonna be attacked, and they didn't do nothing. Israel, like, look, man. They said they're gonna wipe us off the map. You're our ally. You've always been our ally since as far back as even before I was born. Can you have a little help here? We got Egypt and Syria, and well, no, man, because I got a Jay-Z concert to get to, and I heard Letterman's pretty funny. I got to get on the Letterman show. This is absolutely crazy. Well, good thing we got the FBI to warn us that we should expect violence. You know what they need to do is to look into this, why people are gnawing on people's heads. So anyway, in closing, I want to say this is the last video I'm going to make today. It's been fun. I'm very calm, and you know what? What's going to happen is going to happen. We can't stop it. Everybody's partying it up. But you know what? This is just a temporary life. Let's check local news real quick, and just in case, you never know what's happening. We could be a, there could be a standoff or something over here. I haven't even turned on the news yet. You never know. Oh, that's important. Let's ban the sodas. 2 ex-SEALs from San Diego killed in Consulate Attack. I haven't heard that. Have you? 2 ex-SEALs from San Diego were killed in the Consulate Attack. Did you know I was in the Navy and I have a deep appreciation for Navy SEALs? Man. Couple found dead inside home. Uh-oh, look at this. I knew I was going somewhere. We're going to close with this. 9th case. They're not telling you everything. Did the FBI warn you about this? When they was taking away the ammo from the Marines and yet giving hollow points to every federal agency there is. I think the federal agency of dump trucks has hollow points. As they go around dumping federal garbage, they're packing 45s with core bombs. Seriously, this is getting out of control. Talked to my brother yesterday. Used to work with the CDC. That's all I'm going to say. You didn't notice how these ads block? Minister Paul has got it under control. Another person was sickened by the Hunter virus. It's an outbreak. Well, they finally are calling it what it is, an outbreak. 9 cases and 3 dead. And let's see how far it goes if they mention that this thing has hit like 29 different countries. You know that, right? And that, like, there is. Do you know that there's no cure for this, and it almost always results in death? Yeah, they're not telling you it's in 29 different countries, and this is just one virus. So let's just look at this thing. Something looking just like that jumped in my backyard. Look at it. What would you do? Call the FBI? Yeah, they got your back. They really do. They got your back. You have to laugh at it. So, what are you gonna do when it's time to vote? If we make it through that, my personal opinion is they'll start a war, or it's already started. I mean, a world war before the election. It's 3 days to the Feast of Trumpets. I recognize y'all be on your knees. But keep your head up and keep your head in the Word. Instead of being on Facebook all day, take your face, your face, and put it in the book, the Bible. And stop watching this stuff, because these big old red, things is just fear tactics. They've been over there at war planning this kind of stuff for a long time, and I don't really honestly think. It almost seems like you wanted the financial Armageddon, food Armageddon, volcano Armageddon, and a lack of leadership Armageddon, and it's just all bad. But what we're supposed to focus on is the good things, and the only good thing I can think of is family, friends, and Jesus Christ in my mansion. Matter of fact, I think I'll go watch my rapture video and skip the news today. This was a good video right here. It's called The End. That's aptly titled, huh? The End. That's just the end. You ever go to the movies and you watching this good old movie, and then it just says the end, and you're like, oh, you didn't want that to end? That was a good movie, man. I could have watched that forever. Well, go out and look at the sky, and look at how it looks like a kid took a